love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's robbing. Tyson with the fade, not the hair, my hands rocking. When I link with ball point, you know it's knocking.
Because you can't always do stuff easy. You have to be challenged sometimes, don't you?
What was the question?
What's your favourite part about training? And my favourite part is that we're always getting challenged, which I kind of like because I like a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favourite part about training?
Now, where I am in my life, it makes me feel normal. I don't feel right if I don't train, so it makes me feel normal.
Like once you get used to something, it's like an everyday thing, and you do it every day, I think. And of course, this is not training, this is just sibling rivalry. I like that word. So I've got the microphone, I don't know what it's called. I got the cat on it. The voice recorder. Of course there's a cat. The cat first. Then we've got Dad setting up the camera, making sure that we've got the perfect shot, which is always good, so that we get the good view. And of course we've got the station where we train.
Training!
I have a feather. I've got a feather. A girl feather.
I punched it in like a car shoe. What? Okay. I'm on it.
I did it. Looks like me.
I don't see it makes you a car shoe.
Stop it, Isaac!
Ready? I hope you're not going.
Okay.
It's
Say
right
it.
here.
Clap, clap.
You don't
I am not a bully. Yes, you are.
Yeah, we can do a program.
It's not this, it's just here. It's here.
Okay, me and Maddie will do it.
So if you kept doing
You're
this,
such a
going.
bully, Madeline. Sorry.
Come on, line up.
I'm supposed to
At my space. My space.
Come on then, heels together. No, we'll do a kind of a snacks again. Okay, so heels together, put the right toes forward, step forward, so slightly on the side. 70% of the weight on the back leg, 30 on the front leg. Remember this one, Maddie, yeah?
I forgot that name.
So if that's all the weight of your body, yeah, 100% there, you want that much on the back leg and that much on the front leg.
Oh, so 30 and 70.
70, 30, yeah. Okay, but the head to the dead centre like an equal isosceles triangle, isn't it? Isosceles triangle. Right. So your head's not over one leg more than the other leg, it's in the dead centre.
Just do this.
Come on. Knee in line with the toes. Okay? Bring your arms up. We do this one. Okay? We did this one last week, didn't we? Okay, but this one, ward off. Or the hunyang, the spear. Okay? So head up, tongue at the top of the mouth, lips and teeth together. Jaw tucked in, level with the floor, lifting, feeling the head, shoulders nice and relaxed. Chest sunk, back rounded, looking into the distance. Let you look into the distance. Looking way into the distance, way past the bottom of the garden, looking. Imagine looking at a beautiful object way in the distance. Keep your eyes on it. Imagine it's something that you really like, you think is really beautiful, and you're just looking at it way into the distance.
I can't see it.
This is, oh, you're imagining. This is training what they call the eyes of the leopard. Looking into the distance.
Okay.
So practice them, yeah? Just keep looking into the distance. Okay, you're just standing. Warding off elbows, not too high, but not too low either. Shoulders nice and relaxed. Sink the ribs to fill the back. So you're not sticking the ribs or the chest out here, you're sinking the ribs and sinking the chest around the back and fill the lower back, so you're not curving in the lower back. Sitting down, so bums tucked forwards, hanging down, feel like you're sitting down. Standing. Standing, standing, standing. This one's often called a warrior posture. So you can imagine you have a shield on your front arm, this front arm here, and a spear in the back arm here, and you're ready to go into battle. Like a berserker. Do you know what a berserker is?
No.
Do you want to tell him?
It's like,
Hold your posture. Hold the posture.
it's like someone who like they go into a battle against loads of people on their own with like minimal.
Berserkers were Vikings. They were Vikings, and they were like really feared Vikings because they just love to fight. Love to fight. There's carvings of them like on chess pieces with the berserkers. They're ready to go into battle. They're biting their shields. They're just that ready to go into battle. The berserkers, Vikings. So looking into the distance, like a warrior, looking into the distance, ready for battle. Shield, big shield on your arm here. Spear in your hand. You can imagine it's here, or you can imagine it's like pointing forwards. Imagine your fingers are like the spears, the spear points, pointing forwards, looking to the distance, looking, ready, intent, holding the posture, hold the posture, hold the posture. So if you hold your shield too tight, you get tired really quick. Too loose and anything were to hit it, it would collapse. So you're holding it. Take something into the ground, whole body behind it. Hold, 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 hold the posture, hold.
That's not legs.
No. Not there yet. So you have the Cheng Li as well, all the directions, so you're not collapsing. Imagine this is your shield on here, so if anything to hit it, it wouldn't collapse, okay? So, it wouldn't collapse. Yes, looking over this big body of water. It's not a body of water, it's a river, really wide river, and you're looking over the other side of the hill. And imagine there's a beautiful shiny object on the hill the other side of the river. And imagine you've got like a bow and arrow. The finest of long bows, the finest of arrows, and you're going to fire this arrow across this river. Maddie, come on, keep your focus. This is all part of it, trying to stay focused. You know how your mind wanders away into thinking? Yeah, it wants to think about anything. Oh, random things, nothing connected with that. Bring your mind back. Bring your mind back. That really helps you to train your focus. See how your focus wandered then? You're thinking about them rather than thinking about this, yeah? That's in mind, and it's like I'm not having a go. This is kind of the things you watch out for. Your mind, you're practicing concentrating your mind, and your mind just flits away. What mind is that? What kind of mind is it? Monkey mind or the magpie mind? Chase, oh, shiny thought, shiny thought. And the more you do this sort of training, the stronger your focus will become. I mean, life will keep happening with things that you think you can't get out of your head, but the more you do this sort of practice when you don't need it, the more it will help you when you do need it. It's like putting money into the bank. You store it up, store it up, store it up, store it up. That concentration, focus, and then when your mind is life has happened to you, and your mind is flitting all over the place, you can rely on that training. So every time you do notice your mind wandering away, just bring it back. Standing. So you can bring it back to your posture, all those things that we work on, or the visualizations looking across the river, firing the bow. So feel yourself pulling back on the arrow here, pushing forward to the bow. So pulling back, whole body, pulling the arrow back in the bow, ready to fire it, looking to the distance at your target, and hold that posture, but relax the muscles you'd use to do that. Relax the muscles. Keep the focus. It's hard. This is the hardest part of it. This is what people will say, oh, it's boring. It's not boring. It's just not letting you that what Freud called the id, that childlike mind, just wander all over the place, flitting from thought to thought to thought. You're training your mind as well as training your body. Which again, when it comes to the martial arts, gives you a really big advantage in a situation where kind of you will be scared when if you are fighting. You can calm your mind down. Not let your mind run away with you. You can focus. Which is a skill that goes into all aspects of life, not just the martial arts. Breath in, breathe out, bring it down. It takes a while, doesn't it, for your mind to settle down. It's like, no. But you all got it then. It kind of, the atmosphere settles down. Your body settles down. You're not twitching all over the place. Yeah? And most people think, it just makes me feel tired. That's relaxation, proper relaxation, yeah? Not just a busy mind all over, busy thing, this thing. It's calming the mind down. Okay, so we'll do this one. So we'll have the right foot forward, arms out, swinging up and down.
I think we've done this before.
Forwards. Make sure the front knee goes forwards in line with the toes. Make sure you are moving from side to side, so I'll give you a side view here. Yeah, no, stay with that right foot forwards. No, right foot forward. Just swing it. Every time you notice your mind wandering away, just bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. It's hard. There's a part of the mind that does want to wander and let you believe that that's the true self, and wandering all over the place mind, but it's not. Us humans, with practice, we're capable of amazing focus, control of thoughts and emotions, not being slaves to our thoughts or slaves to our emotion, which so many people are. And the Buddha, you know the Buddha, yeah, the Buddha, he said the emotions are the cause of all suffering. Okay, so say hi. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. So we're going to do a bit of a warm up, so we'll pause here and then we will get back to it, okay? So I'm going to pause that one.
What? Do you want me to turn off this?
Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, so we're going to work on Dalu again. What does Dalu stand for? What does it translate as? In English, what does Dalu mean?
6 directions now. And there's something about, no, 8 something like that.
Dalu is big rollback. Rollback. It's just rollback, so we roll back here, yeah? Big rollback. Okay, so before we do that, we'll do, I've got a meeting in just under an hour, so I'll do a lot of this. Okay, so you remind me there, we'll do the 8 directions, yeah? Or the 5 directions. The 5 directions. Tai Chi, one of the original names of Tai Chi was the 13 postures. The 13 postures are Pung Lu Jian, Chai Lia Jiu Kao, which we do 4 of them in Dalu. We do a Chai, pluck, Lia, split, elbow and shoulder. So that's Chai, Lia, Jiu Kao, and the other one's Pung Lu Jian, ward off, rollback. So big rollback, so 5 of them there. Rollback, ward off, rollback, press and push. Okay, and then the 5 directions. What are the 5 directions?
That.
Oh, 5 directions. What are the 5 directions?
5.
What directions are there?
That.
Forwards, backwards. Yeah, so forwards, backwards, left, right, and in the middle. We call the middle central equilibrium zongging. Okay, so come off there, the microphone's on there. Pick up every sound it makes on there, okay? Okay, so we'll go through the 5 directions. Always return to the center. We've done these before, okay? And then we're going to turn to the side and go to the diagonals here. So the first 4 directions, the primary directions are kind of you go forwards here, and backwards, forwards, and to the side, back to the center, side, back to the center. Keeping nice and upright, nice posture. So it's not big stepping, you're kind of sinking and shuffling. Done before, always return to the centre. Your good posture, so you're leading with your centre. Talk about the pelvic floor earlier, pelvic bowl to the down here, holding all the internal organs in, and move from there, from that ball in the belly, and from the diaphragm, I suppose, as well. Diaphragm, so you can breathe very comfortably this area. Come on, concentrate, buddy. No, you're only 7. But there's kind of, if anybody does watch these films, I don't know if anybody does watch them. There'll be people who maybe wish they had started doing this stuff at a young age, and they'll be jealous of you for having started this when you were 3. Yeah? Lots of people say that you can't teach kids Tai Chi. You can't teach kids Tai Chi, but I think yeah, it's proof. So you struggle because you've got a 7-year-old mind, haven't you? 7-year-old brain. It's hard, but kind of planting all those seeds of ideas when you're nice and young, yeah?
Me and Kim are like 11 and 12. Being back actually.
He said to me when we went round to Nanny's that he wants to ask his dad if he wants to do it.
Okay, so let's get our plus symbol now and we turn to the side exercise. We have like an X now, so move back a little bit, Maggie. So we're going to do the front left prong first. So out, back, down, the front right prong, back. Good posture. So all those things we worked on at the start. So head is suspended above, get the tongue in the roof mouth, chin is tucked in, level with the floor, lifting. You like the X?
Yeah, it's kind of like the X.
Oh, it's an 8. Oh, kind of, yeah. They're all kind of similar because there's 4 bits on the outside and the centre bit, isn't there? 5 directions. Keep it nice and upright. Make sure you're not leading or sticking your bum out here, or leading with your belly, or leading with your head. Make sure you're not, that's a common mistake people do with it. They move with their head, but kind of look, and the rest of the body follows you from your center. Largest muscle group in the whole body. You can train yourself to move from here, just out of habit, so habitual. When you are practicing your martial arts techniques, you'll make sure that you have your whole body behind everything that you do.
There's blind on the thing, so you could use that as like center.
Yeah, you can follow that here. I've done this in classes before where I've used tape.
Swapping from that with the tape, it's really easy to swap from the X to the cross because all you have to do is look forward.
Yeah. So we have
Rollback.
big rollback or large rollback. Yeah, balu. Okay, so we have our shakes that we're going to be making. Okay, so this is our first shake here, left quarter. Okay, so this palm facing towards you, this palm facing towards the floor here. More weight on the back leg here. Okay, more weight on the back leg. Okay, and then we're going to make we're going to do we'll step through to the shoulders right, because we've got cow here. Cow. And we have squat off. And we have left quarter. Step up, and a slap here, brush knee twist there, step through. I wasn't expecting to do this one today. It's like we're going to have thunderstorms. Well, weather app on my phone. There. Up.
Probably come later.
Yep.
You can kind of
No part of the ball moves on its own, does it? That's the feeling you hear. So you're not doing this. It's the ball. Everything moving, everything stopping. Everything moving, everything stopping.
You know when we're doing the first bit, like when we're doing that bit, my ankle lifts my ankle.
Unless it falls off,
I
you
don't
know
know
what bits of your body falling off.
Try not to think much. We've got what we call dong down here. Swing and return. Swing and return. Okay. So we worked on sensitivity last week, didn't we? Okay, so we'll work on it again. So if you go revise it, Maddie, you can go with me. Finger touching, yes? And you're following. You can close your eyes to start off with, okay? Decide between you. We're both going to have a go. So follow, and again, trust here. Lessons in trust, okay? So don't walk your partner into anyone. Remember, the person with their eyes open is leading. The person with their eyes closed is following. The person who is leading, don't lead your partner into anybody else. And if they're struggling, go a little bit slower, make it easier. If they find it quite easy, make it harder.
Or into a fist.
You're sticking, connecting, you're working on your tinging here, your listening energy. Sticking, connecting, adhering and following. Come on, focus. There's amazing skills to be learned here. If you're letting your mind flit all over the place, then you're really missing on a great opportunity to practice your tinging, your listening energy, your sensitivity. Come on!
There was a hover for last week. Stop meditating.
Again, it's like at the start when we did the standing pose, the standing meditation, you can get your mind totally focused in this, so it becomes like a moving meditation. And there's part of your mind that fights that focus, that concentration. Follow any other thoughts. Okay? Park it, okay? Park it, okay? No. Okay, so we're going to go from right foot forward. Right foot forward here. Warding off like we had at the start. Sink to the side. Come back like this. Swing. Press.
That's not too right.
That's true.
Your eyes closed. Yeah. Okay, so if you're doing this movement, keep your nose in line with your belly button. Keep coming, so keep going. Nose in line with the belly button. Make sure you can always see your hands. Pushing your arm back, Pushing your arms forward, using your weights with the legs. Bend your knees, Maddie. Make sure you go back here. This part of the body goes no further back than here. So you're not doing this. Okay, and when your knee goes forward, make sure it goes in half the toes in. Don't go too far forward. Bring it in, bring it in. Keep going. So moving through the air as if you're moving through water. Bend your knees slowly. Great. Come on, concentrate. Okay, so for a second, forward. Okay, so we're just going to do forwards and backwards, yeah? So just like the exercise we were doing with the fingers, yeah? So that when they push towards you, you move backwards. When you go forwards, pushing them up. So the person going forwards is leading, the person going backwards is following. Okay, you do it like this, and then you go to doing pushing with both arms. So make sure you are warding off with the back, with the forearm, back of the forearm, pushing with the palm. This is where most people go wrong. They kind of do, they start doing this, or kind of start doing this. It's this rotating of the forearms.
Let's do this thing.
Okay, so Maddie, you go with Isaac. I'll go with you, Ms. Mead. Good posture.
Stop.
Bend that back leg, Maddie.
Push like that. And one hand in.
Push that front knee.
And then as soon as you stop pushing, swap
Then watch
like
my knee
do
falls
that.
in line with the toe.
So I
Okay,
can
so not
push.
this.
Then swap, so I can push. And then sink.
So a little bit wider.
So push. Like this, that's the palm.
It's going all over the place again. So you need to relax here. What you're doing is you're tight here and that's making the back go like that. So relax here. Relax the hips. Okay, so we'll put some steps into it. So, okay, so just I'll push forwards. I'm going to step. You're going to go back. Push forwards. Palm. Come on.
Come on.
So it's like kind of, you know, I'll come around and check you're changing your 6 directions. You're making sure that this doesn't collapse here. You're keeping your technique. Everything's connected. So working together like that 2-person saw, remember we talked about last time? So when I sit back,
You're just doing this. You're not rowing the boat. So run one. Oh, God, that's really right for scissors. So run one. Let's go. Oh, God, that's really. 2 steps. Three. You're not even doing it properly, man.
okay, and this is the skill. Okay, you've all seen me do it before. So if I borrow Isaac here, so you're pushing hands, you freestyle pushing hands. You freestyle pushing hands and you kind of get them going. Yeah, that's the skill that we get from doing partner like that, yeah? Those 2 steps there, just keep it going. So it's not, when I'm pushing, it's not me kind of doing, yeah, because it gives them a chance to do that. It's keeping the pressure on so they don't get an opportunity to change it, yeah? So keep it going. So that's what you get from doing practice like this. You keep together when you get with somebody. As soon as they throw a punch towards you, yeah, you just keep it going. Keep it going like a ball rolling, yeah? And it's scary, isn't it? It's scary because you don't get a chance to get your feet on the floor or anything, yeah? You're not hitting, and then you could do it if you like. I don't say we should go around hitting, but it kind of could be one of those ones. You keep the pressure on, hit as you're keeping the pressure on.
Try it again.
No. Okay, back to the Dalu. Okay. So from here, we'll do the footwork to start off with, and then bring the arms into it. So step up, step left, step to the right, step back, turn. So turn on the left toes, Maddie. This. Step Step up. Step up. Step left. Step up. Maddie, follow. Step back. Turn. Other foot, Maddie. Step back. So there you are. So you want to be going to these good stances all the time. Okay, step up. Step out. Step back. Step back. Turn. Step back. Step up. Step out. Step back. Pivot. Step back. So there you are. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so you have to go through this process. They call this the tasting of the bitter. It's that long, hard work, yeah, and it is hard work, yeah. I always say it's like kind of you do all this training, so you might one day get attacked by somebody, probably won't ever. So you do all that training, hours and hours and hours, hundreds of hours of training for something that might last 10 seconds, but it might never happen. Yeah?
Oh.
So what I always say, it's better to be prepared and not need it than need it and not have it. Yeah.
True.
Have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Then we have that turning of the forearms. Up the arms, so it's rotating what we're doing in the push of the pushing hands. One, elbow. 1, 2, 3, 1. Ready to put it together with a partner?
I don't know.
Great. Okay, so that's fine, definitely. So, give me a posture then. No, you're gonna go nice and good with that. Okay, so which one? Where are you starting? Left one off. Other foot forward. Okay, step up, step your face. Step out, elbow.
I'm just gonna move here. So here's my
So this
shield.
only needs to move you about a little bit, so just pivot. Yeah, see? Yeah, you've got to cut it there instead. Learning how to move with a person, yeah? You're training and you're learning how to move with a person. Your leg's aching, Maddie. Moving with a person. That's the most important thing. So as soon as somebody touches you, you feel you don't try to resist, you don't try to stop them. You don't let them get you. So you maintain your shape, you cover, moving with them, sticking, connecting, adhering and following, giving yourself up, follow others. As soon as anybody touches you, you know exactly where their centre is. But there are holes in their posture. Working on your ting jinging like we had with the fingertips touching together, yeah? Okay? Okay?
Said what? What's going on?
What shape are you going to start with?
Go
Go on then, make a shape. What shape's that? One of those shapes that Isaac has just been, me and Isaac just been doing. So ward off, okay, so let's feet together then. Warding off, and I've just gone like that, okay? So you're going to pivot on the heel, on the toes of that foot. There, pivot, remember, pivot. Okay, toes of that foot. That's the other foot, pivot on the toes of the other foot there. Okay, yeah, feet together, you're just going to do that. Start, remember.
No, you're doing with your arms.
Okay, ready? Ready? Feet flat on the floor then, so as soon as I come in the last step, you just pivot.
What?
Pivot! Pivot! Pivot!
What?
Pivot! Like you're standing on an insect or something, yeah? Feet together. Okay, so you're just going to do that, aren't you? Well done, mate.
Come here.
Yes. Pivot.
Said what?
Other foot.
What's going on?
Other foot. Other foot. And step back.
Yeah.
Step up, slap to the face.
And you pivot there.
Step to the
The
left,
elbow
elbow.
ting. And
Don't
then
talk to me. You're trying to hit me with the elbow, yeah? Trying to hit me with the elbow, yeah?
big step back.
Step up, okay.
Sexy.
Pivot.
No.
Pivot. Pivot. Step back. Step up, slap to the face. Step left. Left, then elbow.
No.
One step, then step in the
Get
other
me.
foot, shoulder.
Awesome.
Pivot.
Get me up
Pivot.
here.
Step back. Cover. Step up, slap to the face.
Wait, why do we need cover?
Yeah, so that I don't put that shoulder into you. So if I come in too hard, you'd pull down my hair and push me with that, and you would pull me down, yeah? But if you didn't have the hand there, bang, you get the shoulder anywhere. It might not seem like you're getting anywhere, but it's like putting down a layer of tissue paper. Yeah, it might not, tissue paper really, really thin, yeah?
I found it hard because I was having to smack first and I didn't get it, so I was
It's
like,
okay, it will come. It's like every time you do it, it's like using a lot of force, warding off, keeping upright.
okay, no, that's nah. Wee, ha ha ha.
Drinking enough water. Never turn your back. Stay in contact. Stick, connect, adhere, and follow.
Can we try this one?
No, we're doing pushing hands now, not a sensitivity. Oh, it is a sensitivity exercise, but this is freestyle. So just do it without moving your feet. Or you can move your feet, but don't just concentrate on moving your feet. Okay. Keep going. Keep going. That's what it should be. She fell off you, didn't she? She fell into emptiness there, didn't she?
Hold on, man.
No.
So, come on, concentrate on your sticking, connecting, adhering, and following.
Hold on.
So, grab around the neck, sir.
Okay. One, two, three.
Let's go for the path of least resistance, where you don't have to use very much force.
That hurts.
Okay, so you're always looking for somewhere where you don't have to use very much
Can you
force
drop
at all.
down?
Come on. Alright, how you doing?
You could have got me down really easy then.
Come on.
I literally have so many. I had so many. No. Hard on me. What, you always do
All the way to the
cycle?
next.
Yeah. Cycle Sally. Yeah. Okay. How dare you? So I'm gonna go Sally. Okay. Oh, no pinching. Not pinching. I'm grabbing.
So good posture.
Huge difference.
Good posture.
That you moved before. That foot
So
was
it's important. They call that neglecting the near
Well, that's
insert
a
the
move,
past.
yeah.
It's kind of, I've got him. But you can't keep tossing it all over the place. Then don't neglect the near insert to the far. Your posture is the most important thing.
I will. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I would. I would not round. I would not round. Oh wait, no, leave me alone. Take off your jacket. Can't. Yes, you can.
Plus the now I need to keep that flow, that
Right,
fluidity. So that if you stop, I mean, I could power through as soon as I get from there. You can power through. If you're strong, you can power through there. But if you're doing that, pushing, power through. Yeah.
We ain't got any friends. I'm joking.
Definitely let the near
That
insert
was
the
mean.
gone too far. Gone too
Daddy,
far.
did you hear what she said to me?
There's pretty much a rule of thumb, and you don't. It's like a don't let the hands go any further forward than you can.
Daddy.
It's there.
Yeah,
So
she
from
said.
here, pull on
Come on,
there.
come on.
Pull, yeah.
I'm telling you
So,
what
okay,
she
now
said.
relax. Relax. Yeah, pull on
Daddy.
I was here though, and my
Daddy.
back was straight.
there. We remember it's on film.
It was.
It wasn't.
I stood back. and then
Your
and
arms,
then you
your arms were right here. You're doing this. You're reaching for me.
Daddy. Yeah, she said to me, oh, when I'm the champion, Mother, and she went, you don't have any friends.
Revise it.
That
No,
was
we need to finish now. Actually.
hard.
We've got a Zoom meeting in.
I'm your sister, I meant to say things like that. Tomorrow,
17 minutes.
we're going to start my extra classes.
Okay, breathing in. Breathing in. Bend your knees, like you're sinking into the ground. Bend your knees. Breathing in. Breathing out. So one of the most important things when it comes to Tai Chi is that partner work. Tai Chi is a martial art, it's a good health art, but for a martial art it's that partner work. And it doesn't have to be fighting, it's that working with somebody, flowing with their movements. So as soon as they touch you, you blend with their movements, you move with them, and you know where their centre of gravity is, where their connection with the ground is, where their central equilibrium is, and you can use that against them. But it comes from doing hours and hours and hours of partner work. Respect to the art. It's important to respect it. Question, quickly.
Can we do sword fight then?
We're working on this dialogue at the moment, aren't we? Okay, so I respect you. Say goodbye. Goodbye. Go on then, do it.
I think you only love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound.